Okay, so a long time since I've done anything like this before. Let's see how this goes. So this is an analysis of my own game. I'm hoping to be able to give myself feedback, things I can improve on. I'll also just go through what I'm doing, commenting on it. So the first thing I'll do is get 3 villagers to shoot the first hunt. I try to utilise my crack shot by shooting it off straight away and then obviously spamming the villager queue, exploring. I'm trying to find that first trade post. So I'll be self-critical as well. I really want to, like, this is well, actually, won't say the result of the game yet, but yeah, I need to analyse and work out what I could do better, so to speak. I don't know the maps very well. Again, very newish to the game. However, I know that there is sometimes a road on the right side, and I think I know this map. There we go. Okay. There is a road on the right, so I get up there. I'm a bit delayed. Probably should have gotten there a bit faster. But needless to say, that's fine. Getting it done. I transfer all my villagers onto wood to build the first house, so that I can build 14 villas before age up. So this process is fairly fine. Like, I can sometimes be better with my herding. Also, I don't want to manage my herds too much within the first age. I just want to, stick to one herd. Also, apologies for any background noise from a cat. She may meow. We'll see. Right, so he's finished doing that, so I'm going to have to go and hunt for some, hopefully, wood treasures. And I think this is really lucky. I get like 2. So I turn to crack shot, go back to my other villager, which I should have queued up already. I should have queued him up to go from the house to the hunt, but yeah, my bad. Yeah, I get really lucky with the wood treasures. There's 2 here, and in fact, he's doing one there. As you can see, there's only 1 polar bear, and the other one somewhere else. So I get him down there because I'm thinking, if he's fighting, I can nick a treasure. I always feel so weird about nicking treasures because it's just like, I feel like a bad person, but I do it anyway. And yeah, he's not very impressed by this, to say the least. I feign ignorance, sort of. It's like, okay. So I feign ignorance. I mean, I didn't see him. This is true, but it's say it was a bit naughty. But I think it's perfectly acceptable. Right, so I'm gonna get. I miss my villager there by a second. What am I doing? Why did I cancel it? Okay, I'm at 13. I'm not sure why I cancelled it. Hello. All right. Apparently, we're aging up with 13 villies. Didn't even notice that in my initial playthrough. Right, so he's fighting the bear. Well, what are my villies doing? They're still on the same hunt? I should be doing more actions. Oh right, sorry, I transfer all villies to wood then, so I can get my market upgrades for the 2 times the hunt. I don't know the names, so I'm just going to say 2 times the hunt and 1 times the gold. I miscalculate that because I need enough for my gold and I only get enough for the second hunt upgrade. So that's my bad. I don't know if I realise that and I fix it. And I also put all my villagers on food, which is obviously wrong. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of mistakes here. A lot of mistakes that I was not aware that I was doing. And then I upgrade the gold and then I'm like, oh, I don't have enough food now. Sorry, wood now. Yeah, this was the first game of the day for me. So there was a number of mistakes, obviously, as you can see right here, but I didn't know there was this many, honestly. Did not realise. Right, so get enough Get 2 villagers onto the wood that arrived. Get 2 villagers forward to a forward barracks. I'm against Sweden. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure how to deal with them. So I guess my theory behind anything, again, I've got 2 shipments. I'm not using them. This is bad. I'm wasting time. Please click on shipments. You're wasting time. Okay, this is really good because this is analytical for me. I can figure out what I'm doing wrong. And right now I've got 2 shipments and I'm doing nothing with them. Start to build my muskets. I want to try and get muskets out to be able to kill his torps. He's Sweden, so he'll have a few there. I'm hoping he's pushing out of his base. He may not. I don't think he pushes that far out, but we shall see. Don't want to spoil the future. I need a little bit more on food, to be honest with you. I could have done with. I just delayed. There's so much delay in this situation, especially with the shipments from the home city, because there was 4 villagers that could have been helping with food, and now they're not. And then I think I get too many on food, to be honest. I've shipped 3 hussars, I think. I want to try and create some disturbance. I'm not sure how fast I want to FF. Or don't. I ship gold. Again, look at this. Just mismanagement here. Micro mistakes. That was more time wasted from that musketeer. I think this was a very rusty game from me. First game of the day. No excuses for it though, really. So I think I'm trying to find some torps with my hero. So there's wood ships. I would like some people to get on the wood. What I'd do with the wood is either I could get a TP or I could get a second barracks, stables and a house. I don't know what I'm spamming in this game. Probably skirmishers and dragoons. Again, this just could be wrong. Alright, I find his trade post. So that's a worthwhile first endeavour. So I've realised finally that the wood's there. Everything just seems very slow for me in this game. I feel like I'm behind micro-wise I'm behind quite heavily. I'm sure I'm behind macro-wise as well, but yes, so I send my muskets onto his thing. Again, I should be shipping these down faster. Idle villagers. I'm not herding very well, especially because. So we've got some crossbowmen attacking us, I believe. Don't know the statistics. I could look this up, but I might mess up the recording. I think crossbowmen have higher range than muskets, which is I think I found very frustrating to deal with. I've got 1 idle villager. It's not too bad to not pay attention to that right now, but I think they start leaving on, but I'm not sure. I've got 6 idle villagers now. This is the problem. So I think I recognise that. I'm not sure why I had so many doing that. So again, bad herding here. I'm struggling to micromanage. I don't know why these don't attack that. I get confused about this. I got confused about it at the time, and I get confused about it now. So, I'm herding badly. Again, I'm not managing enough. I need to hotkey. I'm just giving myself notes here. I need to hotkey the barracks or control group the barracks or something. I need to keep building villagers. I need to keep building muskets. The mistake I make here is deciding to go behind his base. I've done this in a lot of the games that I've played. Again, I wasn't watching my units, so there are a lot of pikes. But I get my units trapped in a position where they just can't escape. I essentially sacrifice these units. I've got 6 idle villagers as well. I'm very conscious of this whilst I'm trying to micromanage. Again, as a note, I don't attack move just because it's broken. And I've got bad experiences of just my units just sort of standing still when trying to attack move. So yeah, so I essentially sack all my units here. I shipped those 3 hussars, but what can I do with them? They've got so many pikes now. And who's Hussar's siege is quite bad. So I think at this stage, yeah, I'm age 3. Sorry, there's so much going on. I can't even follow it when I'm watching and recording. So I'm age 3. I just want to start building those skirmishers and hopefully some dragoons, but I'm really low on gold. I've got too many people on food. Again, this is something I should have thought about whilst aging and not rectified after I've aged. All good things to point out. As much as it makes me look like a noob, it's something that I should be looking at. Especially because all those units, those pikes and those leather cannons are coming up to my base right now, I think. Or if I didn't know that for sure, I should definitely suspect it. I've put my muskets over here because I thought they might have torps. I don't know why I thought they might have torps there, because it's all icy over there. There's nothing really to... I think there's a gold mine, I guess. They could have had torps. And I couldn't work out where their torps were, honestly. I just guessed they were just only in their base. But again, I'm just not managing things well here. I should have... I didn't even notice those... Oh, I just literally just looked on my mini-map. And there was cavalry going up on the left flank to my villagers, and I'm only just, I mean, I've realised it later because I literally think all my villagers die now in a second. So I was trying to get rid of those cannons, and as you can see on my mini map on the left, my villagers are all dying. So yeah, this is a huge hit to my economy. This is not looking great. Not looking great at all. And then I'm like, oh, my villagers are dead. I didn't upgrade the muskets because I didn't think it was worthwhile doing that for 5 muskets. If I'd managed to keep my muskets, it might have been a little bit better. I think my... Where are my dragoons? I'm not sure why I shipped them. I think it's just literally because they're quite powerful units. But it didn't make much sense against pikemen, but I hope that the pikemen, rightly so, would be gone very swiftly. So yeah. I don't know where those hussars went on his side. But obviously I'm struggling now, so I've got no food at all. And I gotta somehow, yeah, I don't know what I do it to this hunt, and I think I tried to defend it with some units. I transfer some of these guys off because obviously I don't need all of them on gold if I've got no food coming in. And where are my dragoons? Oh, they died. Did they die? Sorry. I'd sort of scroll back, but I don't want to. Very. Well, I used to do recording years ago, but I'm very new to it now, so I just want to play things safe. Okay. So I think my theory now is to try and recover a little bit. He's still in age 2, but Sweden has a really strong age 2 with lots of unit upgrades. So I'm just trying to recover my villagers a little bit, give them some protection, which I am. So I'm taking that. Again, I'm just not seeing. Admittedly, I'm not exploring the map very well, but I'm not seeing many. Some of the skirmishes over. What do I do? What do I go for? I maybe think that I'm going to have to get some more cavalry, so I sent the cavalry upgrade card. I'm not sure how viable that was. Probably refrigeration might have been better, to sort of boom up a little bit. So where are my dragoons? Sorry, I've still not few dragoons, which is kind of bad. I've only got skirmishers here and the hussars. Okay, I found a torp. And he's not microing his hussars at all. I'm bad about listening to this guy, to be honest. What's he doing? I don't know. Obviously, Spooning is in a very strong spot at the moment. I will put the patch notes in the description or the video title or something, because obviously this game is always evolving, and I want to just demonstrate what patch this is currently on. So yeah, I have a mine in here to build some halberdiers. They've got a high siege attack, so my idea is to send them off to kill some torps. Not sure how good that was. I'm not sure if that was a good idea or not. Possibly not. Pop isn't an issue. Doing up my economy again. But again, he's in such a much stronger position, obviously. He killed half my villagers off. You know, that wiped me. I send that because I'm going to start to put some people on wood. Potentially. To make some walls. I'm not entirely sure what the theory behind it was, because I had no issue with my population. I just don't like being out of wood for too long. I guess maybe I was looking to upgrade the stagecoach. I don't know. So one of my major problems is I stall too long. I'm not active enough on building units or just doing the right things. I'm okay within the first couple of minutes of the match, but if I get to a sort of a slow period, I end up either doing something too much, like building too many, booming my economy too much, or and in addition to that, not building any units. And I think I might have got myself into that situation here. I might be doing wood for the cavalry, I don't know. Again, I'm wasting a lot of resources on stuff that probably I shouldn't do. So I'm obviously aware that he's going to come and kill my halberdiers, but I hope that I could get a couple of torps, and I think I do. I think I managed to secure 2. It looks like I am looking. Yeah, I am looking to build a stable. That is why I started to. I could have used the marketplace to make that wood. I suppose that's the advice I would give myself there. So these are going to die pretty fast, I guess. And I try to get another one that I definitely said to put attacking their units, so might as well get a bit of damage onto that. So I did want to get a TP as well, and I'm running out of guns now. Some more hussars there. So I start to build some dragoons to try and counter that. I mean, I had a plan to build dragoons anyway, because he does keep running hussars. So those villages over there are an issue. I don't realise that early enough. I'm just sort of leaving them now, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to move them now. Again, they were unguarded, and I did have skirmishes to the south, so these could have been guarded. Again, something to point out for myself. He's reached the fortress age, which is obviously not ideal. He was in the second age for quite some time through the fact that he was trying so heavily to assault me. I managed to sort of get some units off there and save some villagers, but I do still lose a few. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do at this stage. I don't advise that. I mean, it's a bit difficult. I think at this stage, I got 1,000 gold. I should have, note to myself, at this stage, I should have built a mill. I know it's not fast, but it's safe. And those villagers are going to die. Almost guaranteed. I've got a lot of floating resources here, which is why I think I'm looking to build an artillery foundry. Too much floating resources, if I'm honest. I'm really not sure why I put my villagers right in the line of fire for an assault. Poor is what I'd use to describe that. And look, they're about to die now. Yeah, so this was really, really poor from me. And I think at this stage, I've got nothing, I've got no way of dealing with anything here, so obviously I get maybe one cannon. I don't think I'll get both. I'm not microing. Goodness me. Yeah, I'm obviously struggling because I'm not microing at all. And me sending my villagers south actually cost me a lot here, despite the fact that I didn't have an army ready for him. I can't even spam that many units because I've got no food. Look, I've got no food, I can't do anything. Even these guys are like, I send them down there as a last resort, even though I'm kind of over. And I get salty. I made mistakes, there's no excuse for it. But I get salty anyway. I'll leave the saltiness in there. I'm not going to deceive anyone. Alright, thank you for watching.